Okay, this is a continuation of a video I made earlier highlighting some sets from 1965. And this is going to be set 11500. And this set was one of the higher end sets you could get at the time. And it was the same set as was offered in 1964. I think the difference was the set box, different style set box. Now what this thing came with was a 2029 steam engine, and this was basically say a 2037 or a 637 with no magnet traction, but this one has a traction tire, has a puffing smoke unit, and a 3-position E unit, and it's more similar to me. It's more similar to a 2026 earlier version. Came with the 234W whistle tender. Nice. Came with the plug door boxcar shipped on the Frisco, which is a 6014. Came with the 6465 Lionel orange tank car. And this car here, it's a 6402 flat car, and this was similar to the car you could get with the general set, but it's gray and it has 2 of the orange cable reels. And this also here has the typical yellow Lehigh Valley hopper that was included in many of the sets, and a Missouri and St. Louis 6059 caboose. Sometimes this set would have the black hopper, and I think that was maybe true of a lot of these sets, that the black or the yellow hopper was an inclusion in the set. And again, it's got some low-end rolling stock here, with the 1 fixed coupler and 1 working coupler on it. But I guess at the time this was almost as good as it got. You did get a whistle tender with it, so that was a little bit of plus. And actually the engine, for what it is, runs real well, and it'll pull way more than the set of cars that you get with the set, mostly due to the traction tire. And it runs nice and smooth. It's an all metal motor, metal gears and whatnot. And it's the quality didn't seem to suffer. Now I think there was a 2029 engine that was made in Japan. I think that's marked on the bottom of the engine somewhere. And I think that's I don't think it was a component of this set. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it was a component of this set, but it's just a little piece of information. I think that made in Japan 2029 is a bit more collectible and harder to find than this engine is. So later on I'll send it around the layout a couple times and you can get to see how it runs. Now one other interesting thing on this set is this general type flat car. Now, the one truck on the one side is the fixed coupler truck, and the other truck on the other side is the working truck. However, it looks like at some time in the life of this set, possibly somebody broke the coupler off the truck, because while it does have the plastic sided AAR type truck, if you notice, it does have the magnetic coupler added to it, which clips to the axles and works well. But I'd have to bet that that was done at a dealer sometime, because this set was very intact from the original owner, so it wasn't just put together from bits and pieces at the time. So I think probably along the line somebody broke that and they went down and had it fixed, and this was the way they fixed it. So while it's not 100% original, swapping a truck, a commonly available truck, would be no problem. So I don't think it has any effect on the value of the set. And maybe one day if I get enthused, I'll change the truck out, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, the final set I'm going to take a look at from 1965 is this set number 12800, and this is a Boston and Maine GP9 set. And this is a pretty nice set. It's one of my favorite sets, and it was for the year it was one of the higher end sets. Now this thing came with the 2346 GP9 engine, and this was a reissue of the 2359 that was issued earlier. All the rolling stock in this set are higher end pieces, and the first piece is the number 6428 United States mail car, which is nice. And all these pieces of rolling stock have operating couplers at both ends. The second piece here is the 64-475 B&M boxcar. This is the darker blue one. There was, if you had a molded body, there was either the lighter blue or the darker blue, and this was sometimes included in this set here. The third piece is the 6415 Sunoco tank car, 3-dome tank car, which is a nice enough tank car. Now this also has the Lehigh Valley hopper here with the spreader bar, and that part number was the 6436. And the last piece on this set is the 6017 SP type caboose in the B&M road lines. Now this is one of the few sets that Lionel had with a caboose that actually matched the road name of the engine, and I think it's good. To me, what would have been a better inclusion was it would have been one of the N5C cabooses done up in the B&M road name, and I think that would have been a much nicer addition to this set. But in any case, all in all, this is a really good set. Now this is was cataloged as an O-gauge set, and it came in the what they called their Type D display box, which had the lift-off cover. And this was like I said before, this is one of the higher end sets that you could get at the time, and it's actually one of my best sets, and I'm real happy to own this. So I'll send it around the layout a couple times and see.